Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The F&G show over a glass of wine. Um, okay. Today we have not only Karens, but we have Kens. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are Karens and Kens, and they have gone wild. So we're going to watch a video of Kens acting crazy and some Karens acting crazy over their privilege or insensitivity. So let's look at the video and see what these people are doing.
I'm here to defend them. I never defended a Ken, but I have room on my in my stable for it. So
Okay.
I'm going to be defending this Ken and this Karen.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm going to win one of these cases.
No, it's not.
I have a breathing problem. My doctor would not let me wear a mask. So anyone
Breathing
harassing
problem?
me to wear a
If you can
mask,
holler that loud, you
guys
don't have a
are
breathing
violating
problem.
federal law. Get that? Get that on camera. Ma'am.
Do you really need this? What do you want to do? Post it for you? How about that? I think I'll get real close to you and pop on you then. How's that?
Now,
Wow.
now you want to get somebody?
Let's go.
I ain't writing nothing. What?
I don't give a fuck.
Look at this crazy. I got a counselor for her.
Bro, you gotta wear a mask, bro.
Now, anybody else would be going to jail fighting an employee at Walmart. That would be called an first degree assault
Hey, sir.
charge.
Everybody got on masks, man. Everybody got on
First
masks.
degree assault
man.
charge.
You want a mask, man? I got some.
Bro, this is too funny, bro.
Well,
First
this,
degree assault?
Conversation started. We'll talk about the first Karen.
Mm-hmm. She breathed and gave him the finger.
She said she had a breathing problem,
Oh, yeah.
which could be the case, but it did not help her case by yelling
at the
without
top
taking
of her
a
voice.
breath
Mm-hmm.
and not being out of breath.
She
Come
didn't have
on,
a breathing
man.
problem. Not
So,
one.
I would like to defend you, but I'm not going to take your case because
Don't take the case.
now had she been like afterwards, I put out a little,
Yeah, she said.
Then I'll
yeah,
we
yeah.
could
Then,
win
yeah,
that.
if she was saying,
but
my doctor said I can't breathe, and of course, yeah, then you don't need to wear a mask.
and if you have a problem breathing and you have something that's tearing up your lungs, why would you want to come out in all this? And why would you want to continue to talk to somebody? If anything, you'd be like, and you walk away from it. You don't want to open your mouth and let it get all in there.
Yeah,
So I have to let that one go.
yeah, that case is a lost cause. She's a Karen,
Yeah.
full blown Karen, crazy.
And moving on to the next Karen, I would say giving the finger is one thing. Yeah, giving the finger, hoo hoo, that's one thing. But I got this little bubble, little circle around me.
Mm-hmm.
I like to put my hand out there. If you outside my reach,
Yeah,
I would never put my hands on you. You come anywhere with it, especially if you get right there, boom with them knuckles. You see that? When it go boom right there. So you got like 3 inches right there. Play. As soon as you get to them knuckles, the 4th inch, oh, you getting knocked out.
okay, so he gonna knock this Karen out.
So-
Yeah, yes.
I can't have nobody walk up on me in these times. But I will say this:
But then she coughed on him.
to be antagonized by somebody watching the camera, I would do some stupid things too, man. Oh, you want to record? Let me give you something to record. And I'm going to give you something to record. But for her to cough, I can see her get in her face and not say anything. But the cough,
She
and
coughed
then
on him.
The camera was right here. She was to the side like,
Mhm.
come on, man. You was on her head like this, and then you see like, and that would have been it.
That would have been a royal. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That would have been a royal ass whipping.
Oh, yeah.
That would be well deserved for coughing on somebody and maybe giving them COVID and they dying, and because she might have been asymptomatic.
So
So
my defense would have stopped after her flipping the birds. After flipping the birds, and you step forward, I have to let that defendant go. I can't defend her no
Yeah,
more.
can't defend her. That's called aggression, and
Yes,
you have to
yes.
protect yourself. So if somebody coughs it or hits you first, you have a right to hit them back.
And moving on to, well, not necessarily.
The kin.
You're not really supposed to. The only way is you defend yourself.
You use
is
the
if
you use the same defense that anybody else uses. I
That's
felt threatened for my life.
The thing is, if I punch you and then put my hands down, and then you punch me and knock me out, you'll be the one really getting in trouble behind that because I hit you once. I didn't keep aggressively going after you. You can't say you was defending yourself. Defending yourself for what? You already got hit.
She coughed on the person.
Coughing is different, but it will have to be a split of a second. The coughing and pow, and then that's it. Ooh, man, it's just
Well, yeah, that's how it's supposed to do. Cough,
But
pow.
you can't
Yeah.
get her down for coughing on you because they're gonna be like, "Come on, man," because at a certain point, you become the aggressor.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, one punch, one hit, or defending yourself from somebody coming up on you in your face. Pow! I had to back them off. Yeah, that's legal. But if there was several recurring hits after that, then it becomes that's a different story. But some people don't know how to do one hit and be backing off because you were trying to protect yourself. They keep going on and on and on. But that person was good. That person was good at that. That person was good that they didn't hit back. But hopefully they are healthy and safe and still alive from that cough.
But moving on to the next Karen.
But the last one was Ken. No, the one with the
She was
grocery
throwing stuff out
basket.
of grocery baskets.
Nutty as a fruitcake.
I don't know what would cause her to do that.
Crazy as a Betsy bug.
Or what she thinks she was trying to prove by doing that. Because the thing is, it's not like, I'll just say if it was Walmart. I don't know
That looked like Walmart.
what if it was Walmart. I don't know where it was. It could have been
Yeah, it
local.
looked like-
grocery
yeah, it looked
store,
like
whatever.
Walmart.
But just say it was Walmart. The owner of Walmart is not looking at you throwing stuff all over the floor. It's somebody working there.
Yeah.
So you thinking you really doing something. The person that's watching you throw is like, you the idiot. I don't care. I ain't got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Now I may have to pick it up, but hey, I'm getting paid to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Walmart could prosecute her
It
for.
don't matter to me what goes on.
Yeah,
So
she can
Walmart
get
will have to
prosecuted.
do a thing. But in those type of things, they have things in place for spoiled food and irregular clothes, stuff like that. So they have a budget for that. So you throwing that? Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, Walmart could prosecute her,
Yeah.
and the video would be evidence for her
And-
conviction.
I don't see her really getting convicted behind that. Only for her to be banned.
Well, she
You
could be
can't
banned.
come back, but it ain't like you get no money for. Oh, you gonna pay for that $30 worth of grocery you threw on the ground?
Yeah, she could be banned from Walmart.
As
or
much money
whatever
as they're
it
gonna
was.
pay for to get the $30, it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, to be banned.
So I wouldn't be able to defend her either because
Nobody's
I have to
defensible in this
see-
video.
I have to see exactly what.
And
What happened for her
throwing
to
your
do that?
own groceries on the ground that you're going to buy doesn't make any sense anyway. It's totally illogical.
It
So,
ain't hers yet till she buy them.
well, yeah.
So I mean, you go in the store, put some in your pocket, walk around the store. They can't do nothing with you until you walk out the store.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the year 2020, I believe this was going on. Everywhere you work now, they generally would tell you, "Oh, I'm moving on to the kin now. My first one, I'm going to defend. I'm going to get this kin off."
He can't defend his kin
Why do you think I can't get him off?
because that kin came in and started attacking and hitting and doing violent things.
No, that's what you saw.
That's what I saw.
That's what he saw, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I saw.
Did y'all see that?
He walked in.
Mhm.
The Walmart guy said, "You got to put your mask on." He pushed the guy out the way. Then he fell out on the ground. They still tried to stop him, and he still kept on. So he was aggressive all the way through where he was being aggressive. So he's at fault.
Okay, now I'm
Aggressive behavior.
Now, let me ask you this, Frank. If you walk into a store and somebody steps in front of you and be like, "Whoa, whoa, so you can't wear no flip-flops in here. We need you to wear shoes and stuff." What would you do?
I would stand right there and I would say, "Well, let me see the policy and the manager, and we will have a discussion right there." That's how I would handle it. I need to see the manager and your policy. Simple.
That's simple, but the thing is, it's not my place to tell you that. it wasn't his place to stop that dude. Any place you work at, they
Well-
would tell you, do not try to stop the customer. If I see somebody still out of the store,
Well,
and
you
I
got
work in
some
there,
facts incorrect on that.
name one place where they want you to stop the customer from stealing.
Walmart did tell the employees when coronavirus first came out, they did instruct their employees to tell people to put their mask on when they come in. They
Thank
did
you.
stop that after several incidents took
Telling
place.
is not physical.
Well, the
Putting
Walmart
your hands
employee,
up trying to physically block somebody, that's something different. You can't do that. And no fact, that's why you got doors. If you don't want them, you can let them come in one at a time. So defending this Ken, that dude should not have got in front of him to block him. If anything, hey sir, you need a mask to go on in there. All right, then you go and you elevate it.
well, he had a,
And you
if,
do
that,
you-
if that was
The
his,
dude followed him all through the store trying to
that's
stop him.
right. That was the Walmart policy.
That man, no, ain't no
That
Walmart
was the Walmart-
policy.
it
You
was the
can't tell
Walmart
me
policy.
It was a Walmart policy where they said you stand in front of them people, you do not
They-
let them in here. There's no way they could tell employees to do that.
They told the employees to do that, but then they got
They
in
didn't
trouble
say-
for doing that afterwards because of the incidents that took place. They couldn't
Frank
tell
making
the
up stuff.
No, I'm not. They told the employees you got to tell the people to put their
Nope.
mask on.
Nope.
They can't come into the store. When they had all these incidents, they stopped telling them that, and so all the people who were going to Walmart, a bunch of them, a lot of people caught coronavirus in Walmart because they wouldn't wear their masks. But that's their fault. So it'd be interesting if that man is still alive because he didn't put his mask on. But he was being aggressive, and you know what?
And then
Walmart.
he threw my defendant upon the floor, Your
He
Honor.
fell on the floor by himself by being
That wouldn't
aggressive.
happen if he was not in front of me.
And then Walmart did. He could have. Well, there was another option here. The man could have said, "Well, you can come on in, but we're not cashing you out." And then Walmart didn't have to sell him anything. They did not have to cash him out. They could have never cashed
My
him out.
defendant is only here to say you have no right to stand in front of me and physically try to barricade me from coming in this store.
Well, he
You
had.
have the right to tell me to put a mask on. You have the right to say, sir, I will not give you these goods even if you get in line. But you do not have the right to stand in front of me with your arms spread open, not even for a hug, and tell me I cannot come in that store. I want my defendant off.
If Walmart,
I want Ken off.
if Walmart told
See,
the
he can't even get it
employee that they had to do that, and if they didn't, they would lose their job. They had no other choice. Now they could have said, "I'm not going to do
Man,
it."
no choice.
Well, if he told them this is your
No,
job, this is
no,
part of your
no.
this is part of your job. You had to do it. You had to do it.
It's an infectious disease. You cannot tell somebody that worked for you to get up in front of them and do that. You can't tell them to do that.
Well,
There's no way.
I would
take that
love-
back.
I
take
would
that back.
love to
you
see.
You can't tell him to do that, but they didn't tell him to do that. Put it that
I
way.
don't know that. I don't know that. But
I don't know
that.
either, but I'm pretty sure.
I
pretty
don't know that.
Pretty sure he didn't tell him to do that.
But I'm not going to defend this, Ken. I mean, he caused his own fall to the ground because he was just running through there without any problem.
Oh, now he's running. You hear this, Your Honor? Now he's running. We
Running.
saw the video.
Running.
He was not running.
Well, when he was falling, he was running. That's what he was doing.
That employee had no right to do. The person holding the
And
camera.
the Ken had
was
no
the only
right
one
to
say so.
to bum rush the employee like that.
Well, he had a right to do that either. I mean, he had a right to do it, but
So we could make an assumption that two wrongs don't make a right. So he was wrong, and the Ken was wrong for bum rushing the employees. You don't bum rush people like that.
the thing is, you don't try to block somebody from coming in.
And you don't have a right to bum rush employees when they tell you to put your mask on.
You don't know what's going to happen. That's why you tell them to put their mask on and you let them go through. Even now, they got the things up in the window saying they're not going to give you anything, but they still give it to you anyway.
Because the employees don't have, it's not the employee's responsibility
Exactly.
to do that.
Now, Your Honor, you hear what I'm talking about. That's right. So whether
But-
it's a sign or a physical person, they don't have the right to stop
But what's
nobody
supposed
physically.
to happen is a policeman should be at every Walmart during the early stage of coronavirus. When customers come in and start doing belligerent things, policemen just walk them out and take them down to the station in a paddy wagon.
That wasn't going to happen. It ain't going to happen today.
That's
Ain't
what
nobody
they
wanna
should
be
do.
around that stuff. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I feel I got my Ken off. We presented a very strong case. Matter of fact, he should.
You
be
tell
getting-
us who won the case.
He should be getting money just like Tracy Morgan from from Walmart. Walmart should be paying the money. Just
That's
like
a
he
car
did-
accident. This is not a car accident here.
It was because they knocked him on the floor.
You saw
So
the
if it wasn't-
evidence.
If it wasn't an accident, then it was on purpose, and we want more money.
You saw the
More
evidence,
money.
and the jury is going to rule that this man bum rushed the employee.
He just stuck on him. So all the Karens, I couldn't get the last 5, 6
He
Karens
just
off, but I
had
got
to
this
fight.
Ken off.
He had to fight for Ken. He had to fight for Ken.
Trump 2020.
And then if the old man had hit the ground and busted his doggone skull, who was going to get the? Then he would file a lawsuit against
That's right.
Walmart.
Yes, we would.
Which he would.
Yes,
which
we would have.
It would have been a frivolous lawsuit because he caused his own fault. The
Ain't got
tape
nothing to do with
proves
prison.
everything. The
Nope.
video proves everything.
Yep, that man stand in front of him trying to block him. He should have did that. I ain't got nothing else to say, man.
He didn't win the case.
I won the case.
I won the case.
My Ken has been set free in this instance.
No Ken and no Karen is getting off in this video.
Ken got off.
The jury
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
has ruled guilty as charged.
That is it here from the FNG show.
The F&G show.
Over a glass
That's
of
a
wine.
empty glass.
Frank don't know no better.